Hey guys, in this video we're going to learn how to write equations of lines in slope-intercept form when you're given the slope and the y-intercept or just the graph. Alright, example 1, we're going to use the slope and the y-intercept to write an equation. So in this example we have the slope of -4 and the y-intercept of 6 given to us, and we have to write our equation of our line. So our lines will always have to be written in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So given the slope of -4 and the y-intercept of 6, we can substitute those values right in where m represents the slope. So we have y equals -4 times x plus, now instead of writing a b, it looks like a 6, but it's a b, we're going to write down 6. So that's our equation of our line in slope-intercept form. Given the fact that we have our slope, we just substitute that right in for m, and then our y-intercept of 6, we substitute that right in for the b. In example 2, we have to write the equation of a line given a graph. So then our equation always has to be written in slope-intercept form, so we have y equals mx plus b. So then in our graph, if we have our 2 points identified, or if it didn't write out the actual points, you look for the points that are actually intersecting with the vertical and the horizontal lines. So we have one at 0, 4, and we have one at 3, -2. So let's first find what our slope is. So we're going to pick the left point, and we have to meet this second point. So in order for us to find our slope, it's always rise over run. So we're going to go down 6 units, so that's a -6, and our run is 3, positive in the positive direction. So then our slope is -6 over 3, which reduces down to -2 over 1. So that is our slope. And now in blue, I just highlighted where our graph crosses the y-axis, which is your y-intercept. So you have a y-intercept, which is your b, at 4. So then we have our equation, y equals -2 over 1, x plus 4. Alright, so using function notation, we have to write a linear function when we have the values f of 0 equals 4 and f of 2 equals 12. And we're still going to write our equations in slope-intercept form, and keep in mind f of x is the same thing as y equals mx plus b. So then I just interchange the y with f of x because it's just the name of the function using the variable x in our equation. So then looking at the given information, we have f of 0 equals 4. Well, it looks like we've substituted in the value of 0 in for x, and we got our y value to be 4. So that point is 0, 4. Same thing with f of 2 equals 12. This should be an x, but we use 2 instead of x. So our x coordinate, or our x value, is 2, and our y is equal to 12. Okay. So then from here, I notice that the point 0, 4 is actually on the y-axis, which represents our y-intercept. So our b is at 4. So we have half of our equation already figured out. Now, we have 2 points given to us where the line actually goes through, and we need to figure out what our slope is. So using our slope, or using our 2 points, we label them x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2, and figure out what our slope is. So we have y sub 2 minus y sub 1, so we have 12 minus 4, divided by x sub 1 minus x sub 2. So if I simplify further, 12 minus 4, you get 8, divided by 2, our slope is 4 over 1. So then our equation of our line is f of x equals 4 over 1 x plus 4. Alright guys, if you have any questions, especially on this last one on reading how you can get your points looking at function notation, definitely write that down on the side, and you can ask that tomorrow in class. Alright, have a good day.